What's up, it's Tetinium, and we continue playing Dwarf Fortress. I just saw that we got our first visitors. It's two human warriors. One is an axeman, one is a spearman. So that's pretty good. Just in case of a very early invasion, they will help us um, in defense, just in case the undead get inside of our fortress, so we have slightly higher chances of survival. Here the furniture zone is getting finished, but no one doing carpentry wants to finish the building, so unfortunately one of the miners will have to find a real job and become a carpenter, at least for now. Well, I have two carpenters, but what the hell are they doing? One is smelting and one is carrying items. Okay. Two carpenters is enough, so I will wait for them to start carpentering. Okay, I have a kobold thief, which you can see here. He stole something, but it was only from the food stockpile, so it's not that bad. It would be worse if he stole one of the silver warhammers, but I can spare some food for the less fortunate. Here I'm making a furniture stockpile, not so big, but we don't need that big at the moment. Let's see. I should create some mason's workshop, but well, here's some space for metal smithing forges, so I need a little bit more space for that. Here they have a lot of animals in the meeting hall, so I'll just check the pasture and see if the animals are attached. Well, they are attached. I guess they are just not hungry at the moment. Since I don't have anything else that needs building very urgently, I will continue with the industrial zone. We have some pig iron, which is good. I can also start... I should have enough coke for now, or do I? Probably not for long. How many warhammers do I have? 3. So 2 more for now. 5 silver warhammers is pretty good for this early in the game. It's a very good weapon, especially against undead enemies. It's probably the best material to make bashing anti-undead weapons in the game. So yeah, it's pretty good. I could start training one of my dwarfs to become a warrior. This guy is a carpenter, but he doesn't want to create the carpenter's workshop, probably because it needs also masonry, which I didn't think about because the building is built out of, well, you guessed, it's stone, so yeah, for now one of the miners should take the masonry job, and whoever has the list of work is going to be the first warrior, and hopefully I will get some warriors in the first migration wave, which should be happening the next season, I think, or the season after that. And right after the first migration, there's a high possibility of the first invasion. So maybe I will go like all out and get 4 or 5 warriors right away. Are the dwarves that busy so they don't carry the weapons to the weapon stockpile? I wonder. Anyway, we need some more smelters. Even though we have 3 already, there's rarely enough smelters, so I will go up to 6 already. And after this zone is finished, I will go to the food industry. Yeah, and tanning workshops, like maybe even fishery. I don't think we have any fishermen at the moment, but eventually they will be needed. Also, it would be a good idea to get another farm, because we are not using all of the seeds we have at the moment. So this could be connected with the food warehouse. Okay, the carpenter finally finished the building, so I'm gonna take 10 beds. Also, I need mason's workshop. Where do I put it? Could be here. Class 3. I doubt I will ever need more than 3 mason's workshops. So that's cool. Why are you not doing anything? You'll be the first warrior then. Do they need item hauling? Probably. Well, he will pick up the weapon once he becomes the warrior. Here is the meeting zone. So, we need some bedrooms. The first bedroom in our stronghold is going to be a dormitory, which means the dwarves won't have personal rooms, but just one big room for all of them. It's not ideal, but it's faster to build, and it will be used even later when most of them have personal spaces. It looks like they are already creating the beds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warhammers ready at the forge. Also, I could use another forge, so to do that I need anvil made of metal. I have a lot of iron. He's smelting coal, he's making pig iron. He should be smelting some regular iron, not the pig one. And then one workshop will start with the steel. Once I think we have enough of normal iron, I will stop the production of normal iron to move the worker to the steel production, and then right away to the production of armor. The farm space is ready. So let's make it the same size like the ones above it. Make it look nice and clean. Yeah, 4 is enough for now, definitely. They will use all of the seed. Here is some animal skeleton. So it could be good to create a zone for food-related industry and leatherworks, like butchery, farmer's workshop, even a steel for alcohol making. They're all smelting, almost all. Make coal, make pig iron. Lady consorts. It's some sort of a settlement leader, I think, from one of our neighbors. Here's the tower. It says 10 population, so I don't think we will be attacked by more than 10, probably less, but it's still dangerous, because once the undead start killing, for example, our animals, they also start the necromancer, which who is controlling the undead, starts raising the dead animals, so they can do the classic undead, unbalance, and snowball tactics, which can be seen in any other games which contains the undead. There's some more coal. I have a lot of copper, but it's kind of useless for weapons because the metal is not that strong, so I'm gonna use that for traps. For cages, for example, it's good enough for cages, but not good enough for swords or axes or breastplates. Why it bothers me that the weapons is not on this stockpile. Why? They really that busy? Apparently. I still have some silver, but that's enough silver weapons at the moment. He's already creating steel. When they run out of coke, all the smelting will stop, so coke is pretty essential. But also I have some of it already. The first thing I will create with steel is probably going to be a shield. I don't need 5 shields, I'm gonna be fielding just 1 warrior for now. At least until the migration. But I should set the barracks and tell the warrior to start training pretty soon. This is gonna be our dormitory for communal sleeping. So this is gonna be... I could make it bigger, but we have no doors. So this is just gonna be the size of it. This is gonna be barracks. And who has the list of work? Probably the hunter. Everyone else is kind of essential, but hunter is not. So create squad, metal armor. I will edit the armor later. And the hunter is gonna join the squad. He's gonna be instantly promoted to the captain because he's the first warrior ever, so he's also a commander. He has individual choice melee, so I think he should choose the warhammer, because the dwarves tend to choose the highest quality weapon they have access to. So let's see what he's doing. He's still constructing building, but that's probably because he was assigned to this job automatically before he became a warrior. That's okay. We need these beds carried anyway. Also, here's the squad. We have to create an alert for this squad, so active training. Now he will train for sure. He's constructing the beds, but anytime now. Anytime now. Also, how is our steel doing? I don't have any kind of bookkeeper, so I have to manually go over our stockpile to see if there is any steel. I don't think there is any steel at the moment. Oh, there is some steel, but it's at the smelter, and this is a lot of steel. So I need another forge right now. Look, this guy is already training, and on the right side you can see his equipment, and there is the silver warhammer. He chose these little pluses on the sides, means it's of high quality, so he chose automatically the highest quality available item, and he is becoming a hammer dwarf slowly but surely. Let me check something for a second, sorry. Yeah, all is okay, so sorry for the little break. As you can see, the first warrior doesn't have any kind of relevant skill right now. He's a skilled crossbowman, but yeah, but he's XPing his hammerman skill, which is gonna be useful eventually, or maybe even pretty soon. It looks like we don't have a lot of dwarfs for item hauling, so I will stop producing coal for now, because it looks like we have a lot of coal. Well, maybe not a lot, but we have a lot of steel. So I should stop smelting iron actually, but still create some coal. And hopefully one of them will go to create the iron anvil needed to create another smith. Let's see, who is a metal crafter? Ah yeah, we don't have a metal crafter. So it's gonna be you, one of the miners. So now eventually the anvil is gonna be created. Also we have weaponsmiths, but not armor smiths. So it's gonna be him also. The metalsmith. Yeah, now. He will create the anvil, right? I need one stockpile for finished goods, so it's gonna look okay on this side. Also, I'm not gonna be able to stop the invasion with just one warrior, so I have to wait for the migration and hope I get the migration before I get the invasion. But I should. It's usually how it works. But as you can see now, our dwarfs are pretty overstretched, but they have a lot of steel. So maybe that's enough for now. miner is making coke. Oh yeah, there's a lot of coke here, so they could stop for now. But he's harvesting plants now? Well, I guess someone had to do that. And we get more coal in this area, so eventually when we have more dwarfs, it's gonna be a great place of industry. He's forging the anvil, also the steel items I need. It's a helmet. First, it's gonna be a shield, and after that, a breastplate. Leggings or greaves? Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the items I selected now because they gonna need a lot of steel anyway. I think the anvil is ready, so he started making the armor. Apparently I don't have anvil yet. So the anvil is gonna be moved to either a furniture stockpile or finished goods stockpile. I think it's actually the finished goods. So if I set one up now, it's not gonna be lost anymore. And the iron anvil is at the forge. Look, he picked up something. His silver warhammer. He has steel mail shirt, which is great. That was intended. So now I'm gonna add to his equipment a breastplate, which is gonna be eventually created. Metal headwear, which is being created. Handwear, footwear. Yeah. Handwear is gonna be the steel gauntlet. I don't think we need to create two, or do we? Let's not risk it. High boots and greaves, and that will be a full armor. And we have migrants, which means at least one more warrior and more workers. So animal trainer, you are going to the army, my man. Sorry, that's how it works. We are at war, so woodcrafter also goes to the army right away. We have 3 warriors. Also there is a fisher dwarf, also not that essential, so this guy is going to be our 4th warrior, and that's gonna be it for now. Hopefully there will be at least one more migrant, but it's not given. So this will require a lot of more steel. So someone should start doing that. We have 4 warriors, and the rest is producing metal. Also, I'm gonna check if they picked up the hammers. He has silver warhammer, and a silver warhammer, so that's pretty good. Here we need a little bit more beds for our dormitory, which is not yet assigned, and I'm gonna need some doors. It's a dormitory for now, and I'm gonna need rock beds. Yeah, I'm indoors. Just 5 for now. I'm overstretched anyway. Another visitor. The other ones are still staying. Well, we lost one spearman and we gained one spearman, so doesn't matter here. Someone put a crossbow in there, but not the hammers yet for some strange reason. The metalsmith's forge. Yeah, I have the anvil. I have the other stuff. So they created the mail shirts, but not the shields. But he's creating more steel bars. Yeah, I'm gonna make him not repeat that task, so he finishes the armor I need right now. Because the undead are not sleeping, they are coming. Maybe I will get another migration when the winter starts. But we are still in the summer, so have more time still. Maybe I will even be able to create traps also. I was saying we need trade depots, which, well, with us being that overstretched, is not going to be created right away, but eventually. So I'm gonna create the trade depot made of rock. Also, we are going to need some mechanisms when for when we start creating our traps. So I don't want to waste wood because it's fuck, I created it out of coke. That I didn't want. Yeah, but we want to use the resources we have a lot of, so all these rocks laying around are perfect for creating buildings. Well, it's a flux stone, but still it's so much of it that I'm not gonna run out of it. Probably never. Okay, what's that? It's some cap, because he probably got a helmet and he changed his civilian headwear to military headwear. So basically gonna have full armor for one dwarf. And then I'm gonna see how fast I run out of steel. To make that, they're gonna need a mechanic, but they are too overstretched with work. So I cannot afford to make anyone a mechanic at the moment. But it's okay. With this squad, the traps are not going to be that essential. What is going to be eventually essential is a hospital, though. So the hospital can be next to the dormitory, and on the other side we can get some personal rooms. Let's see, how is the armor smithing going? It's going great because it's already finished. So we have 4 warriors, so first the skirts. now shields. Hopefully that's enough of steel. I still have. Normally I will be creating battle axes, but it's pretty bad against the undead because in some cases you can cut off one's head and it keeps biting you, or you can cut off a limb but it's still moving. You have to bash the undead to a pulp to really kill them. Well, at least it works the best against this type of enemy. So that's what we're gonna do. Do we have door? Yeah, we have. We have 5 already. So I'm gonna finish these 3 rooms. I could also start digging a little bit more down, but it's not necessary since I don't have to close myself in this fortress. I'm gonna fight on the field. So, what kind of stuff do we need here for the food stockpile? We need farmer's workshop made out of chalk. The stone we have a lot of. 2 is gonna be enough for now. We need fishery. Well, we are not fishing at the moment, but eventually. I can as well just create it. Even 3, because when there's a lot of fishes, they can get quite busy. Also, Tanner's workshop, definitely. And 3 as well. That's enough for now. I'm gonna also need a leather stockpile, which should probably be more or less close to the to all of these workshops. There could also be another space to move downstairs. At least in this area. Wait, here I need just downstairs. It's quite far still. But for later. I'm gonna create it anyway. How is the armor production going? The mail shirts are almost ready. So we can see they are not going to be stockpiling them on this stockpile anyway, because the soldiers are taking them right away. And they're just throwing their civilian clothes on the ground, which doesn't really matter. So first, this is gonna be a leather stockpile, and next to it there's gonna be a animal refuse stockpile, which should have some door. So any like dead parts are not gonna be smelt from outside, because sometimes there's a so-called miasma or miasma that is above dead bodies, and dwarves don't like to smell it. So it's just a rotting flesh smell, basically. So there should be some door. And he's digging really fast in this area because it's just soil. Also, these farms are still not finished because I have no free workers. I'm gonna change this to cave wheat right now because I have no more seeds for this season. How's your armor, guys? Let's see, what is this guy wearing? So it's still my shirt, still breastplates, still helmets. But he's not wearing the greaves and other stuff I created for some reason. It's still at the forge, apparently. So let's go to equipments. Well, it says he has everything from this available. Well, if it says he has it here, then he probably has it. So let's just add breastplates for all the other recruits. Also, they should probably wear more than one mail shirt. I've read somewhere that an optimal level is 3 of them, but that's a lot. So, yeah. I don't know if I have enough steel at the moment. Because, yeah, this guy has also... Yeah, I created 2 greaves and apparently it's... They come in the packs of 2 already, so... yeah, let's create the rest. I created shields, breastplates, mail shirts, but what I didn't create is helmets. I need 3. I need 3 of this stuff. And that's it for now. I need more steel, probably. And I need more migrates. Because this is getting a little bit uncomfortable. They also run out of regular iron, I mean. So I'm gonna smelt some of this red stuff lying around. Also, okay, there's an autosave, so I'm gonna make a cut here and see you in the next part.